Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mariah the Glam. And in today's video, we are going to be doing a review on the new Essence 16 Hour and Last Powder Foundation. And I'm also going to be doing a review on the Essence Camouflage Plus Matte Concealer. So I picked these up the other day at Ulta and I really wanted to give them a try. I'll be honest with you guys, this video is not going to be a wear test. I'm only able to give you guys like my first impression, letting you guys know how I feel about the product. How do I like the consistency of the product? How do I feel the product lived up to its actual potential as far as claims? So if you guys are interested in this type of video and you guys will love to see my thoughts on these Essence products, then please continue watching. I'll be really honest with you guys. It was so hard for me to pick a color or like a shade range in my color because for some reason, I just felt like there just wasn't a variety of shades to choose from at my Ulta. So I kind of already like prepped my skin. I went in with this Milani SPF. Obviously, I did some eyeshadow and some lashes and everything just to kind of process this a little bit quicker. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is first do the concealer. So first let's read a little bit about this concealer. So it's the Essence Camouflage Plus Matte Concealer. I picked up the shade 30 Light Honey, and it says here it is an ultra covering liquid concealer with a matte finish, covers instantly dark circles, blemishes and tattoos, long lasting and waterproof. That's what it says here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start applying it first before I actually apply the powder foundation, because that's normally what I would do. The wand is actually really like a really good size wand. So I'm not mad at the size of the product, but let's see how it wears. Under here, the color, honestly, I think I would get away with this. It's light honey. So let's go ahead and put it all over here. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. brush and I'm just gonna use it like this, and then it is a really thick formula. Oh wow, talk about brightening under the eye. Okay, it does blend good too with the foundation brush. I do feel like my skin tone has changed a little bit due to like me being outside a lot. Okay, so off the back, you guys can probably tell this concealer has really, this is a really light concealer. Definitely hid a little bit of the dark circles that I got going on under my eye. You guys, tonight I'm going to bed early. I swear. I'm going to drink wine and I'm gonna pop a melatonin, because this right here, these eyes look so, I look exhausted. Oh my God. Okay, so concealer is really, really light. Very light actually. I feel like it is a thick consistency, and it does give me that full coverage. I would have liked this to be more of a little bit more of my skin tone. I think it's a little too light for me. But like I said, I did get a little bit more tan. The coverage on this, let's talk about that. It's really good. I really feel like it's a good coverage. Yeah, that's a really good coverage. I just wish that it was more like my color. It looks like I have bronzer up here, but it's just my tan. My face looks really white right now, you guys, but this concealer is really, really light on me. Like, it is definitely like something that I would use only if I were to like want some more brightness under the eyes. I really could see this concealer doing really good with that. Like I said earlier, I couldn't find my exact shade in this for some strange reason. So I'm gonna go in with the powder foundation. This is the Essence 16 Hour and Last Powder Foundation. I got the color Natural Suede. This one is a long-lasting powder foundation with high coverage and a matte finish, up to 16-hour wear, breathable and lightweight texture for a fresh filling, transfer proof, waterproof, and formulated with silicones, parabens, mineral oil, and microplastic particles with mirror and sponge. I guess there's a sponge in here. Where's the sponge? Oh, here it is. So yeah, it has like a little sponge right here. You know, I'm not really a fan of the sponge, to be honest. I know I'm not gonna like it, but the packaging is cute. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Beauty Creations. It's like, I really think the Beauty Creations packaging is really pretty. But let's go ahead and try it. So I have this face angled brush that I normally use for my powder foundations. I'm just gonna grab some product on there and let's see how it looks on the skin. Yeah, I think the color is way too light for me. I can see like the coverage when I tap into my skin. Like I can see that it's giving my skin a really nice airbrushed look. But this color is way too light for me. And this was even really hard to find a shade in, you guys. At least for me, like there was another shade that was a little bit around my skin. No, it was not. It was actually looked really yellow and dark. I just couldn't find a good color. The coverage is there. I can see some coverage happening. Oh, I don't know. Under the eye, the powder under the eye looks a little too much. Maybe because the concealer is really like a matte. It's making my under eyes look a little bit more matte. I feel like a ghost. Oh, this kind of is giving me backflashes of when I did the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation review. I don't know if you guys remember that video. Like, look at how this right here, I'm way too dark for this, you guys. I don't even think this would be my shade even if I wasn't tan. Coverage is there. I can definitely see some coverage here happening. It is giving me like that same type of formula from the e.l.f. one. But this one is a lot more affordable. I forgot to mention the prices on these, you guys. So I pulled out my Ulta receipt. So the 16-hour cover powder foundation was actually $5.99. That's actually not bad at all. This is only $5.99. And then the concealer was only $3.99. Really right here, you guys, like under 10 bucks, which is really good. Just to kind of bring some more color into this face, I got a contour, you guys. Like I need to bring in some warmness. Go in with a little bit of this bronzer. Let me bronze myself up a little bit and kind of like bring in some warmness to my face. I had to like really bring in that warmness. Ooh. I might be going in with a lot of bronzer right now. I'm gonna also bronze my nose up because this nose is looking, I got a really bad tan on my nose, and even though I use like SPF, my nose still tanned. Really trying to bring in some warmness in this face. But the coverage on the foundation I actually liked. I think it kind of helped me bronzing up a little bit, don't you think? Like, I think it looks a little better. I went ham, not gonna lie. I went in with the Hoola Caramel too, just to kind of bring in some more warmness because I am so tan, you guys. Like this is probably as best as I'm gonna get. I don't want to overdo it. This is probably as good as it's gonna get right now, you guys. Let me go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup really quick off camera, and I'll be right back to like let you guys know like how this is all coming together. Okay guys, so I am back. It kind of took me a little while to get this makeup right because I don't even feel like it's right, to be honest, because I feel like the color looks better but looks still a little off just because I know this shade is not my shade. But let's talk about the products first of all. So I actually really do like this concealer. I've had it on now for half an hour, and I know even though I kind of set a little bit with this right under my eye, I do feel like it kind of gave me a little bit of that like drying under eye, but it doesn't look like too bad. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all, to be really like honest with you guys. It doesn't look that bad, but I kind of feel like because I'm suffering with some like dark circles right now because I haven't slept, I feel like my under eyes just look really like just horrible right now. So I don't really want to just say it's the concealer. I can just say that I probably wouldn't use it on its own because it's like way too light for me. I probably would have to use it with like my more darker shade, which is more like the shade I would go for, and just kind of use this to like really highlight the under eye. But I do like the concealer. I would want to give it a try a little bit more and see how I feel about it. But for right now, it's not a no for me. It's just I want to try it out a little bit more. Powder foundation. So I do see coverage with this. When I was applying it, it was giving me a lot of like that e.l.f. CC one that I reviewed like a few months ago. It kind of was giving me that coverage, but it was also very light like that one. Even with the e.l.f. one, I never really ever found like my shade, and honestly I just like stopped even trying to find my shade. I just kind of left it. Essence one, I really feel like there's not a lot of shades to choose from. I think they need to open up the range. I didn't even bother to look on the Ulta website to see if they have more shade ranges. Maybe I'll look at that and kind of see and let you guys know. But right now I can say there is some coverage here. It is a nice like pretty matte coverage, but I just don't think I liked it because of the shade. So Other than that, you guys, I will say that they are matte formulas. I do feel like this one was drying really quickly. It didn't like dry way too quick to where I couldn't blend my concealer, but it did dry pretty quick. So I will say this is a go. This one right here, I will say I have to find the right shade, and God knows if I am or not. But so far, these are not no's for me, but they are definitely not my shade range, so I really can't say that I like it like 100%. So I'll give it a good like 7, just because all the other claims I will stand behind. They are mattifying, they do have some coverage, and they don't look bad on the skin as well, and they don't feel heavy, so those are like a big plus to me. So I'm not gonna give it a no, but I will say it's an in-between for me, so it's a straight 7. That's actually pretty good, to be honest. I normally would give things I don't like below a 5 or a 5. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. That is my first impression on the Essence 16-Hour Powder Foundation and also this Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have tried these products and you guys are my skin tone, please let me know in the comments below which shades you guys picked, because obviously I had a hard time finding my shade. So if you guys are around my skin tone, please let your girl know and leave me a comment below, so that way I can maybe go exchange these for the right shade. But other than that, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. And I hope to see you guys on the next video very soon.